order, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
I'm not sure I held that down. Councilmember Irby? Here. Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger? Here. Councilmember O'Meara?
Here.
Councilmember Dolan?
Here.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Here.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Yeah.
I move for approval,
Oh, you're good. Thank you.
move for approval of the journal of the meeting of May 10th, 2016.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carries. Journal is approved. We have moved the awards recognition for the Missouri Historical Buildings to another date at this time. We'll move on to bid openings. We have no bid openings. Communications.
Mr. Chair, there are no tax, compromise, and zoning matters or road and bridge matters this evening, so move to other communications. Under other communications, item number 1, all districts.
Receive and file, and that will be the order.
Item number 2.
Receive, file, and the county council will be directed to prepare appropriate legislation, and that will be the order.
Item number 3, 6th district.
Receive, file, and the county council will be directed to prepare appropriate legislation, and that will be the order.
Item number 4.
Same motion, that will be the order.
Item number 5, 2nd district.
Receive, file, and the deposit agreement and the subdivision plat be approved as recommended. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
Item number 6.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion through item number 9, and that will be the order.
Item number 10, 1st district.
Receive, file, and the county council be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation, and a copy of this report be sent to the city of Pine Lawn.
So ordered.
Item number 11, 7th district.
Receive, file, contract in an amount not to exceed $145,369.30 be approved and awarded to Traymar Contracting, Inc., the lowest responsive bidder, as recommended, and authorization for revisions to the existing traffic control devices be approved as requested.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
Item number 12.
Receive, file, and the matter be held on the order of business and referred to a council as committee of the whole, and that will be the order.
Item number 13, 6th district.
Receive, file, and the deposit agreement be approved as recommended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Add-ons,
None this evening, Mr. Chair.
county executive?
Nothing further to report.
No special committee reports. Move to public forum. Please keep your comments to 3 minutes and state your name and address, please.
First speaker this evening is Teresa Reed.
Good evening, Council. My name is Teresa Reed, and during the April elections, I ran for alderman seat in Bellefonte Neighbors, Ward 2. And I would like to mention, I wrote this down, so I'll stick to my 3 minutes. I would like to mention this was my very first election. So I was out since August of 2015, knocking on doors and sending out literature for my candidacy. But however, the morning of the election, and when I was electioneering at my main polling place, which is True Redemption Christian Church on 1229 Shepley Drive, 63137, at 7:15, the ballots were ran out. There was only 15 printed at that time. And as you are aware, there was no electronic voting available anywhere in the region. So ballots were not delivered until 12:30 that day. So that was like 5 hours without ballots. And I was told by the poll manager there that over 100 people were not able to cast a vote that day, or they were at least turned away during that 5-hour span. And I'm requesting today that the seat that I ran for be put back on the August ballot so that I can have a fair chance to compete for this public servant seat that I was trying to run for. My registered neighbors were denied the opportunity to exercise their right during the times that they came up to vote. And as many of the people turned away stated to me when I was talking to them that they were not going to be able to come back and vote that day just because of jobs or different commitments that they had throughout the day. And I'm not sure how many were able to come back, but that particular polling place, because of the late approval from the courts, they didn't stay open late. They closed on time at 7 o'clock. So in conclusion, I understand mistakes happen, but please allow me to not be harmed by a mistake that was out of my hands. I thank you all for your time.
Teresa, real quick, I know the election, some of the directors met last week, and there are a couple instances that have led them to court to try to get a couple of areas back on the ballot. If you could send that to my office, and we'll send it over to the election board, because I know they did do audits of each election facility, so we want to make sure you get a fair, at least something back with a response.
Okay, and I did talk to Director Fay and Director Fear, but at that time, there was nothing.
If you want to send it to my office, and then I'll follow up with it too for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks, Teresa.
Thank you all.
Next speaker is Allison Williams.
Good evening. I'm Allison Williams, Senior Vice President of Programs at Wyman. My residential address is 415 Spring Avenue, Webster Grove, 63119. I'd like to take a moment to share Wyman's role in supporting St. Louis County youth and the importance of Children's Services Fund investments. At Wyman, we're committed to empowering teens to achieve educational success, build leadership and life skills, develop healthy behaviors and relationships, and ultimately become leaders both today and tomorrow. We're particularly dedicated to the teens in our region whose economic circumstances could but absolutely should not define them or their future. One of our 3 programs, the Teen Outreach Program, is funded by Children's Services Fund for Wyman, for Youth in Need, and for Epworth. We're grateful for the continued support from CSF and thus from county residents so that we can annually serve young people in Ferguson and Brittany Woods Middle School in U City School District. Research by the Brown School of Social Work at Washington University has shown lower rates of failing grades, school suspension, and higher rates of civic connections among these young people. We appreciate your support for the Children's Services Fund, the good work they're doing, the investment in our region's youth, and appreciate it.
Thank you.
No more speakers, Mr. Chair.
Introduction of bills.
Bill number 111, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to accept a grant of up to $3,000 from the Office of State Court Administrator, appropriating the same for support of multidisciplinary training for the family court, and authorizing the county executive to execute necessary documents. Bill number 112, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to accept grants totaling up to $5,439,755 from the Missouri Department of Economic Development, Division of Workforce Development, for support of programs and services related to the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, depositing and appropriating said monies as set forth herein, and authorizing the county executive to execute necessary contracts or other documents. Bill number 113, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to accept a donation of up to $6,000 from St. Louis Regional System of Care for a full-frame Initiative 5 Domains of Wellbeing training program for the family court, and appropriating same for support of said program. Bill number 114, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance amending Chapter 111, Title 1, St. Louis County Revised Ordinances 1974, as amended to judicial administration by repealing and reenacting Section 111.220 pertaining to the Domestic and Family Violence Council. Bill number 115, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara, an ordinance appropriating and setting apart the sum of $218,887.47 from the unappropriated balance of the general fund for reimbursement for 16 total losses to police department vehicles. Mr. Chair, that is all the bills.
Perfection of bills.
Bill number 8, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Hold, please.
Bill number 104, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
I'd like to take it up, move for perfection of bill number 104.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill 104 is perfected.
Bill number 105, introduced by Councilmember Wassinger.
I move to perfect Bill number 105.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 105 is perfected.
Bill number 106, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move to perfect Bill number 106.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 106 is perfected.
Bill number 107, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
I'd like to take it up, move for perfection of bill number 107.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 107 is perfected.
Bill number 108, introduced by Councilmember
I'd
O'Meara.
like to take it up, move for perfection of bill number 108.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 108 is perfected.
Bill number 109, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for perfection of Bill number 109.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Bill number 109 is perfected. Final passage of bills.
Bill number 116, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
Please hold Bill number 116.
So ordered.
Bill number 97, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Take it up, move for final passage, Bill number 97.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 97, there are 5 ayes and 2 absent.
Bill number 97 is finally passed.
Bill number 98, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Take it up, move final passage, Bill number 98.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 98, there are 5 ayes and 2
Bill number
absent.
98 is finally passed.
Bill number 99, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Take it up, move final passage, Bill number 99.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 99, there are 5 ayes and 2
Bill
absent.
number 99 is finally passed.
Bill number 100, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Take it up, move final passage, Bill number 100.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 100, there are 5 ayes and 2
Number
absent.
100 is finally passed.
Bill number 101, introduced by Councilmember Page.
I'd like to take it up, move for final passage of Bill number 101.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara? Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 101, there are 5 ayes and 2 absent.
Bill number 101 is finally passed.
Bill number 102, introduced by Councilmember O'Leary.
I'd like to take it up, move final passage, Bill number 102.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 102, there are 5 ayes and 2 absent.
Bill number 102 is finally passed.
Bill number 103, introduced by Councilmember Wassinger.
I move for final passage of Bill number 103.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on Bill number 103, there are 5 ayes and 2
Bill
absent.
number 103 is finally passed.
Moving on to resolutions, we have one this evening, Mr. Chair. Resolution number 1, introduced by Councilmember Harder.
I take, I move we adopt resolution number 1.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Page? Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Leary? Councilmember Harder?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, on resolution number 1, there are 5 ayes and 2 absent.
Resolution number 1 is adopted.
We have nothing under unfinished business this evening, Mr. Chair, and under new business, we have 2 prepared orders.
I move for adoption of orders 1 and 2.
Second.
Roll call, please. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Orders 1 and 2 are adopted.
To adjourn?
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. We are adjourned.
12 minutes.